identification, nothing else, not solving.
Fine. I will solve it. I will explain you. Wait. Need to give work for others also, no?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, do this one. These questions. It has one. Yeah, these questions solve. 7 questions are there. This is the first one. I've written, handwritten itself. So start solving.
Ma'am, I can't see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Even
It's
I
showing
can't
the
see,
8th
ma'am.
grade one.
Last
Ma'am, it's showing the
page, science.
microorganisms.
Are wait, one student can tell, I can understand. Now are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now 7 questions are there. Answers are, I think so, it is opposite I've written. I don't know whether right or wrong. This is the wrong answer.
Questions to be written.
Yeah, you have to write the question. This is one. I have written by hand. That is the first one. Then second one.
Ma'am, I think we did the second one.
Do it again. I don't
Okay.
think so. VO have done.
No, ma'am, you gave it in revision only to make saturated solution. 36 grams.
Ma'am, for tomorrow's test, do we even have calculation questions?
Yes, you have.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in this numericals, ma'am, suppose we have a decimal in the denominator, we have to multiply by 10. Then should we also multiply 100 into 10?
Yes. Both
Okay.
numerator and denominator has to be multiplied.
Ma'am, the volume of solute is different into 100. So that one you have to multiply into 10, right?
It's a normal simple case. Multiplying with 100 is done in all percentage questions.
No, ma'am, I think, ma'am, see, suppose we have like 1 by 2.5 into 100. So we'll have to multiply the 2.5
Both
and
numerator and denominator, both you have to multiply. Whatever you are
so
doing.
that into 100 also should be multiplied, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, the first question, calculate percent concentration. What is that? I cannot see it properly.
No.
Ma'am, the first question,
Oh.
0.5 gram of salt is dissolved in 25 grams of water.
Yeah, calculate percentage concentration.
Okay, yeah, percentage. I could not see it.
Ma'am,
Yes.
mass concentration means total concentration.
Yes, total concentration. Mass by mass concentration.
Ma'am, suppose if we get the fraction, should we convert it
Convert
into
into
decimal?
decimal. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if it is our volume concentration, so should we do
Volume by volume concentration.
volume by volume or mass by volume?
Volume by volume.
Ma'am, for the second question, we wrote it in the beginning itself.
Do it again.
Okay.
Ma'am, we have to write the questions also.
Yes, you have to write the questions also. What's the first answer you got?
1.96%.
Yes, ma'am. I got 1.9%.
1.9.
Got it as 1.9607.
1.96. Second one?
Second one, 26.47.
26.47.
26.46. Third one?
13.3.
13%.
13.3.
Yes, ma'am.
13% it is approx only, ma'am.
Ma'am, I got 6.94.
Completed?
No, ma'am. Fourth one.
I'm in the fourth one.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I mean the third question it will come 16 by 136 into 100, right?
Yeah. Why 136?
136, ma'am. 60.
Solution. 120 gram of solution.
Oh. No, I don't understand.
What is the formula? So check that. What is given? Fifth question.
Ma'am, in the fifth question, should we take glucose as separate and do it, and sugar as separate and do it?
Yeah. For the glucose concentration, but all of them are added together.
So you have to take total mass of solution as 30 plus 20 plus 500.
Yes. And here in 500 ml is given, milliliter is given.
So it's volume. Mass of solute by volume of car.
So mass by mass
Solution.
only you have to calculate.
Okay.
You have to calculate mass by mass.
Ma'am, but then the water, 500 milliliters.
Density is given.
Okay.
So use density formula. What is density formula?
That's the volume.
Mass by volume. So density is given, volume is given. Find out mass and then use it.
Ma'am, since it's 1 gram per milliliter, it is 500 grams, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, I got the fifth answer.
Percentage same?
Ma'am, 9.09%.
No. No.
Ma'am, sugar is 3.63%
Yes.
and glucose is 5.4 something.
Yeah. 5.45.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, so glucose is 6.63 and sugar is 3.63.
Glucose is wrong.
Ma'am, so sugar is 3.63.
Sugar is 3.60, that is right.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Glucose is 5.45 bar.
Yes, right.
Ma'am, could you just solve the fifth one? I'm making a mistake somewhere, but I'm not finding it here.
How do you use the fifth one?
What happened? That glucose is 30 gram. Mass of solute is 30. Mass of solution is 550 into 100.
Oh, actually, I took 50 by 500.
Glucose separately and sugar separately you have to do.
Mom, in sixth one, mass of solute is 25 gram, right?
Sixth one you got?
Yes, mom.
Seventh one?
Seventh one I'm doing.
No, I'm getting the sixth one wrong.
What happened?
Ma'am, I got 20.
No. What you have taken the mass of solute? You do?
I substituted mass by mass percentage formula.
What is the mass of solute?
100
Mass of solute.
x.
X. Mass of solution.
100.
How? How mass of solution is 100?
Oh, solution. Okay, ma'am, I got it.
Mom, for the sixth one, it will be like 20 equal x by 100 plus x into 100.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Ma'am, the
I'm done.
seventh one answer is 88.
Yes, right.
Mom, done all questions.
Okay, good.
Mom, when will we get our maths papers?
I told you, when I will correct immediately, I will give you.
Okay, mom.
Ma'am, I'm getting the first one wrong.
First one.
Yes, ma'am.
What
Ma'am, the
happened? Second was
formula is solute by solution into 100.
Hmm.
So 36 by 136 into 100.
Why 136? Okay, yeah. 36 into 1.
Solution.
Yes, right.
Then I think calculation mistake.
Calculation mistakes.
Okay, ma'am, I'll check again. Thank you.
Mom, suppose in any question they give temperature is at 100 degrees Celsius, so what should we do?
Nothing. Whatever the values are given, according to that, you have to calculate answers.
They just gave it to confuse us.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, done, everyone?
Ma'am, so temperature.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, seventh one, I mean, I'm in the sixth one, ma'am. Like 5 minutes you give, 5 minutes I'll complete it, ma'am.
Yes, Manish?
Ma'am, so temperature, like, it's not important for the question, ma'am.
No, for this question, temperature, nothing will do with temperature.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
It is only given for confusion. Okay, now next is different types of colloids. Now solution difference between solution suspensions and colloids you have done, right? Yeah, we already have finished that one. Then here, different components of this solution are called as different components of solution. What are the different components of solution?
Solute,
Solute and solvent.
solute and solvent.
Solute and solvent. And in colloids?
Ma'am, dispersing phase and
Dispersing
dispersing
phase,
And
dispersing
medium.
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 Yes, dispersed phase and dispersed medium. What are emulsions?
A liquid in a liquid.
Yes, very good.
Which do not mix.
Yes, right. Liquid into liquid. When liquid is dispersed in liquid, then it is called as emulsion. What are aerosols?
Gas or liquid or solid in gas.
Gas mixed in liquid.
No.
A liquid or a solid dispersed in gas.
Liquid or solid dispersed in gas are called as aerosols. Examples?
And that's what I told.
Hairspray.
You told gas into liquid. Gas into liquid and liquid into gas are two different things.
Okay.
They are not same.
Ma'am, can you repeat what it is?
It is gas, solid is solid or a liquid is dispersed in gas. Then it is called aerosols.
Okay, ma'am.
So dispersing medium is gas and dispersed phase is either liquid or solid. Then those are called aerosols. What are gels?
Selectivity of solid dispersed in liquid.
No.
I'm solid mixed in liquid.
You are telling completely the reverse one.
Liquid mixed in solid.
If liquid is mixed into solid, then those are called gels. That is jelly, butter. Sols?
And solid in liquid.
Solid and liquid.
Solid and solid.
No.
Solid liquid.
Only sol.
Liquid and solid.
Only sol is solid into liquid, and solid sol is solid into solid.
Okay.
Okay. An example you have to remember how fog and smoke both are colloids. Then in which context they are different from each other, but still they are different. What is the difference? Fog and smoke both are colloids.
Ma'am, smoke doesn't contain water.
No.
Smoke contains soot particle which is solid
Hmm.
and air is a gas.
Hmm.
And fog is like water vapor in gas. So mainly liquid in gas.
Yes.
Sorry, gas and gas.
Liquid and gas.
No, ma'am.
Fog is liquid particles are present. Liquid droplets present in gas is called fog. When fog is prepared by mixing liquid into gaseous as a dispersing medium is gas. When liquid is dispersed into gas, fog is made. And in case of smoke, the solid is dispersed in gaseous state, that is in air. That is smoke.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, can you repeat what's gel?
Liquid into solid.
Ma'am, but then here it's written it's a semi-solid colloid in which continuous network of solid particles are dispersed in liquid.
Gels.
Yes, ma'am.
Where it is written?
Ma'am, in next time.
What is written?
That it is a colloid of continuous network of solid particles dispersed in liquid.
Solid particles dispersed in liquid. That is sol. Solid is dispersed in liquid is a sol.
No, ma'am, network of solid particles is shown.
Yes, chart book is written like that.
1 second. Let me check where it is written.
On page number 67.
Gel is a semi-solid colloid. Let me check the proper one. Gel side, no, it is liquid is disposed in solid. That is gel. Let me check and exactly tell you which one is right. Yeah, I'll check and tell you which one is right.
Ma'am, and is there any other example of solid pearl other than ruby?
Solid soul,
Yeah,
all the gemstones.
all the gemstones.
Yeah, all different colored gemstones. Ruby is one of the gemstone, like that many other.
Okay, ma'am, like sapphire, topaz.
Yes. Even the milky glass, the translucent glass.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then further is separation of mixtures. Different ways by which the mixtures can be separated. So first one, you have learned evaporation process.
Yes, ma'am.
Evaporation, which substances are separated with examples by examples of mixtures which can be separated by evaporation.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes.
Salt and water solution.
Salt plus water.
Sugar and water.
Sugar and water.
Then, ma'am, the
Ink.
components of a dye.
Ma'am, ink.
Ink.
Dyes of ink. Okay. Then these are done. Evaporation, what is happening in evaporation? What is the principle of evaporation?
Ma'am, the volatile substance evaporates and the non-volatile substance is left behind.
Yes, right. Second is
Centrifugation.
Separation of cream from milk, butter from cream, and squeezing out clothes, water from
Water from
clothes.
clothes.
Taking out
Plasma
water from clothes.
Plasma from blood.
blood components from blood.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, could you teach centrifugation? I don't know it.
Centrifugation is the method by which the colloids, generally used for colloids, where the colloids are spun, means rotated to a very high speed, due to which the heavier particles settle down and the lighter particles float.
Okay, ma'am.
That is only happening. Washing machine, the same thing is doing done for the spinning process. Sorry, spinner, drying clothes. In the spinner, when it is rotated, the clothes are rotated, wet clothes are rotated to a very high speed. In that case, the water squeezes out. Water comes out of the clothes. That is because of the continuous rotation. That process is called a centrifugation process. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All those activity videos I have shown. So you can go through the YouTube videos of 9th ROS batch is written on that. Sapiens, if you go to the Sapiens channel in YouTube, in that you can search for 9th ROS. You will get all the videos.
Okay, ma'am.
Then third method is
Chromatography.
Distillation. Distillation.
No.
Sublimation.
I'm separating funnel.
Ma'am, we can write these in any order, right?
Yeah, separating funnel.
Ma'am, we can write these.
Any order, right? But I am going through the chapter in the chapter, so that is I don't forget anything.
Okay.
So I remember in sequence, so that is I don't forget it. Separating by using separating funnel, that is actually the sedimentation process, decantation process actually. So this is done for immiscible liquids. The mixture of or more immiscible liquids. So water, oil and water.
Metal from their ores.
Yes, metal from their ores. Kerosene water or any petroleum product and water is separated.
We cannot tell milk and water, no.
No. If you add water to milk, they separate from each other. Can you see them separately?
No, we cannot separate them. They
Can
cannot
you
be
explain the
close.
process of separating funnel?
What you're asking me? What
No, ma'am. In the notebook, you've written something, ma'am. I have not written properly. So if you
Why
can,
you're
can you
not written
explain?
Ma'am,
properly?
in separating funnel, we can even tell sawdust and water, no, ma'am.
Sawdust and water. Yeah. Better method, use the filtration method you can use. Sublimation method.
Iodine from water.
Sublimation. What happens in principle of sublimation?
Ma'am, the solid
Camphor from
turns
salt.
into gas.
If a mixture consists of one of the sublimable substance. So what are sublimable substance?
Substances that undergo
Substance that directly get converted into solid from gaseous or vice versa.
substances that undergo sublimation.
Arinjay, are you there? Arinjay, are you there? Your mic is not working.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Deepika,
Yes,
can you tell what are sublimable substances?
we can separate ammonium chloride and
No. What do you mean by sublimable substance?
substances which change directly from solid to gas.
Solid to gas. Example?
Naphthalene bond,
Naphthalene balls, okay.
solid carbon dioxide.
Yes, dry ice.
Yes,
Any other?
ma'am, I know that.
Very important one you have to remember.
I forgot. Can I say?
Navika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and any other examples?
Ammonium chloride.
Yes, ammonium chloride as well as one more is left out.
Iodine crystals.
Iodine crystals, okay.
Can I tell?
Camphor is the next.
Camphor.
So these five
camphor.
You should know that is whenever they ask to separate camphor from the salt, then you should know that if camphor is sublimable, then only you can tell that. So you should know the this one, sublimable substances. What are the sublimable substances are present? So in the sublimation process, if the mixture consists of one of the substance is sublimable, it can be separated by this method. In this method, only we have to heat the liquid. So in this one, we have to take the container. In that, we have to place that mixture over that invert of funnel and then that funnel, this one, end of that funnel has to be plugged with a cotton plug. That means it should be closed with a cotton plug so that is no vapors should escape out. And then we have to heat this mixture slowly. So that is a sublimable substance gets converted into gaseous state. And when it moves upward, it is condensed because the temperature is less. So it will come back to its solid state. So from the inner part of this funnel, we can obtain that sublimable substance, and which is non-sublimable will settle in the will remain in the china dish. So that is a method of separating funnel. Oh, sorry, sublimable. So this is a method of separating funnel. In this is a special shaped funnel-like shaped structure is present. That container is present. In that two immiscible liquids we have to add. Here is a stopcock. When we open it, slowly the lower part of the liquid start moving down and get collected into the container. We should be very careful. As soon as this boundary is moved to this area, we have to move to this end. Then the full lower liquid has been converted, moved to the beaker. We have to stop this. So that is out of that one liquid, the lower liquid will be transferred to the container and the upper liquid remain in this container. This way we can separate the two immiscible liquids. In case of centrifugation method, here are the blood components. The testing has been done. The blood or the substance which has to be separated, those has to be placed in this test tubes, and these test tubes are rotated with very high speed. After this is the initial stage, and after rotation we can see heavier components settle down and the lighter components floats. This way the separation can be done. That is centrifugation method. Above that, evaporation, simple evaporation method. In this evaporation, precaution has to be taken. That is directly this watch glass should not be heated. It has to be heated by keeping over the water bath. That is, first we have to boil the water, steam is formed. On that steam, this mixture has been heated. Direct heating should not be done. Otherwise, it will get charred, completely burnt out. So these are the different methods. Then after that, chromatography. In the chromatography, different components of the colored components are separated by the chromatography method. So in the chromatography, we have to take the chromatography paper or simple filter paper. Over that, at the bottom, 3 centimeter above the bottom of that paper, we have to make one dark spot. The component ink, we have to put it here 2-3 times. We have to drop ink spot here and let it dry. Then we have to insert this chromatography paper into the liquid, that is a solvent, which is we are trying to rise upward, which is moving upward. The solvent in which these colored components are soluble, so that solvent has to be taken. Every time water is not taken. Here in this case, in case of ink, we have taken water as a solvent, but many different solvents can be taken. So here when we insert, slowly, the water will start rising upward due to capillary action, and it will start taking the different components of the color separate at a different heights. So it will start taking the different colors along with it. So depending on their solubility, different colors separate at different positions, will travel certain distance and stop there. So red will travel less because its solubility is less. So red's solubility is less, so therefore it will travel shorter distance. The purple's solubility, according to this diagram I'm telling you, purple's solubility is more than red, so it will travel a farther distance. Blue is most soluble in this solvent, so therefore it will travel a maximum distance. So this way, whichever the component is more soluble will travel along with that solvent to a larger distance, farther distance. And due to different distance traveled by them, they can be seen separately. This is the method of chromatography principle. It is used to separate the color components of the dye. Different ink dyes, the components of the dyes can be separated by this method. Even the different drugs from the blood. In the blood, if there are any medicines are present, so that can be tested with the help of chromatography. Even the different parts of the plants, different colored components present in the flower are also tested with the help of chromatography. So color of the flower is not a single color component. It also consists of many color components. Even the green color of leaf is not a single color components. It also has a different colors. So that how many colors it is made up of, how many uh, chromoplasts are present in the leaves, that can be tested by the chromatography. Remember, I have explained everything, these parts. Do you remember all these things or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Mom, I have a doubt.
Yes.
The way we heat the sugar and it gets charred, like the salt also becomes black and charred.
Yes, it will become at a very high temperature.
And even the
No, it's not
dye
black. It
black
will
is not
become
of a single
yellowish.
color, ma'am.
It will become yellowish. It will not be black. Yeah.
Ma'am, even the dye black is not of a single color, no,
No,
ma'am.
it's not completely. Black is completely not a single color. It is a mixture of many colors.
Mom, do we write it?
No, you have already have written that.
Yeah.
Then the next process is distillation process. In the distillation process, the two miscible liquids are separated whose boiling points difference is more than 25 Kelvin. The two liquids whose difference in their boiling points is more than 25 Kelvin. That is, example is acetone and water. Acetone boiling point is 56 degrees Celsius and the water is 100 degrees Celsius. So difference is much more, 44 degrees Celsius. So therefore the simple distillation can be used for this process. Even salt and water, rather than evaporation, the proper pure water we need, we use distillation rather than evaporation process so that we can obtain water also. The distilled water we can obtain by that process. So therefore instead of evaporation we use distillation as well. So in this one, this is apparatus. In this container, this is round bottom flask. We have to take the mixture of acetone and water and we have to heat it. The end of this has been connected to the condensing tube, a condenser we have to connect. Through this water and acetone, out of these two, the lower boiling point is of acetone. So acetone starts boiling first. So it will start, reaches its boiling point and starts boiling, and then vapors of the acetones are formed. So those vapors starts moving out of this condenser. Condenser has a chilled water surrounding that pipe. So acetone gains that, this one loses heat energy to that cold water and gets converted into liquid state. So liquids drop by drop gets moved into this container. In beaker we can obtain pure acetone, and the water, after moving out all the acetone in this beaker, in the round bottom flask we will get water. So water we will obtain in this container, in the round bottom flask, and in the this beaker we will get acetone. Okay, this process is done only for those liquids whose boiling point is differ by 25 Kelvin, more than 25 Kelvin, or
Excuse
25
me, ma'am.
Celsius difference should be there.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, suppose they're given a question, what is the process used to separate acetone and water, just generally? So can we write evaporation also?
No, this is not by evaporation process.
Okay.
This cannot be. I'm telling about salt and water.
Okay.
Salt and water, rather than doing by evaporation process, their water we cannot save, store. We are getting only back, the salt is only we are getting back. Water is evaporated out into air. It's get radiated out. It will not left in, we are not able to collect it. But here, if the salt and water mixture is separated by the distillation process, the salt will left behind in this round bottom flask and the water will be moved out and collected in this container. So this way we can collect water also and the salt also.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. So we will stop here. We will continue the next part, next class. And then the force also chapter will start.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Laws of motion, we will start next class. Yes.
Ma'am, I just wanted the fourth answer.
Fourth answer.
Hmm.
Which one? Which fourth question? Oh, that this one.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Those those questions. Concentration.
Yes, ma'am. 6.9.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Can we leave?
Yes, you can.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. And tomorrow 4:45 to 5:45.
5:45.
Ma'am, tomorrow's test timing is this one
5:45 to 6.
Objective, right?
Objective only.
Okay.
Ma'am,
I'm on the app.
App only objective.
Ma'am, we'll have maths class no tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow 7 o'clock.
Okay, ma'am.
After the test class will be.
the second chapter, right?
Second
Ma'am, tomorrow what class do we have?
Tomorrow you don't have. These the NCF students have.
Ma'am, it is chemistry
Okay.
chapter.
Chemistry second chapter. Yes. It's chemistry second chapter.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.